back to the show. Today we are talking about glycation and sugar face. Hi, Ashley. Welcome to the show.
I'm scared.
For those of you who don't know, Ashley is my sister. My name is Lindsay. I am a master esthetician. I've had over 13 years of experience, both as an esthetician and as a spa owner. So what that means is I took clients myself over 13 years, but I also managed a staff of estheticians. At my highest peak, I had a staff of, I'll lose count now, but it was either 7 or 8 estheticians.
I don't know. And I was one of them. And it was fun. I have to say.
Well, you weren't an esthetician, but you were staff. I'm talking about I had 7 or 8 estheticians that I managed at one time, like my highest amount.
Oh, yeah. I had fun working at the spa, alongside you. It was good times.
It's good times. But what that means is that's a lot of skin that I had to oversee, a lot of challenges that clients would have that I had to fix and find out. And now what I'm doing is, along with my sister, we're
taking it on the road.
You're taking it on the road, and we are bringing it to you to where we can talk about all those challenges, and I can help you with your skin. And one thing is really cool. A lot of people don't know what glycation is and sugar face. So I know that's going to be a fun topic that we're going to talk today. Before we begin, a couple of things I thought was, so Ashley, I know that you want to talk about something. What I want to talk about is, I'm always excited about the future, what it's going to hold for aging and advancement. And I'm surprised I have not seen this person before, but I was going down the YouTube rabbit hole, whatever. And like one guest will interview another guest and then blah, 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 blah. So at night when I feed Ellison, I'll watch some YouTubes. And then I came across one person who so his name is Brian Johnson. Has anybody heard about? And what was interesting, I got wrapped up in his videos because he spends $2 million a year to stay young.
Wait, who is this? You got my attention. I'm like, what?
Yeah. So his name is Brian Johnson.
Oh, wait, is this that guy that you sent me?
Yeah. I sent you to watch it.
Okay, I know who you're talking about.
Okay, so I watched his evening.
He does look good. He does look good. I have to say, I was like, he's my age. Wow.
Yeah, he's our age. Well, he's got his own laser, his own nurse inside the house. Okay, but he sold his company and his profit from that. I believe it was his profit was he sold it for 800. He got 800 million. He sold it for 300 million. 300 million is what he got. Of course, I mean, we don't 100% know. That's just speculation. But anyway, he invested that all into the tech company. So his new tech company, which is called Blueprint, and you can go to his website, and I might actually go to his website and I want to download his breakfast that he has. He does extreme intermittent fasting.
You probably can't afford it.
No, you can, the way he has. I don't appreciate that. It's not like...
No, I'm just saying that common person probably can't afford it if he's spending $2 million on himself. He's like, I'll take these goji berries that have been cold pressed from
these are golden goose
Arctic. I mean, yeah, I'm just making a joke, but it's probably some...
No, but I watched his whole food, but it's kind of sad in a way though, because it's so limited in what he has to have the same thing every single day.
Oh, really?
Every single day. Yes. And he has to eat it in a very, very small window. But his entire life is dedicated to figuring out how to reverse the aging. So he's reversed his age by 5.5 years, I believe, so far. And then obviously the end goal is to, in the future, make advancements for others. So remember how our last podcast we're talking to our billionaire? Well, we haven't found our billionaire, but maybe a millionaire. So maybe he'll listen and all the things that we want done. So here's the latest thing that
I don't like it when you say that, because the way I look at it, I don't want somebody else to do it for me. I want to do it myself and bring it to others. So my goal,
all the tech stuff though, wait a minute, hold on. All the tech stuff, I don't want to do that. This is what I would like to see out there. There is a lymph drainage full body machine that I've seen, and you get into it and it's full body lymph drainage. I don't want to go design that and run tests and all that. You know how much that would, no thank you, but it's $36,000. So I would like somebody to invent that and I see the future down the road. I think we'll have it, because lymph drainage is so important with the skin, getting your toxins out. And if that's invented on a home level, like the LEDs, that would be amazing.
Okay. You just schooled me, so I'm just going to be quiet. I can see where we're going now. Lindsay
Good thing I can't see you on
was
video.
up all night with my nephew. And I'm like, okay, Lindsay, that sounds good.
No, Grandmommy's watching Allison right now. I'm in a good mood. I just wanted to share that. And also, I snipped a bit. Okay, I snipped, but that's because
I feel like our listeners is maybe the first one where they're like, ooh, sisters are like, getting it today.
ooh, they're sisters. They really are sisters. They were like, okay, if you have a sister, you know how you were on a roll and then your other sister snapped in. And you're like, wait a minute. I wasn't done with my thought.
Can I
Number
update
one.
everybody
Number two,
on my stuff?
that's not what I'm even talking about.
Okay,
like, I don't want to.
All right, thank you. All right, mine's more fun.
Yeah. Anyway, that's what I had to say. You're welcome, everybody. What is not fun about somebody spending $2 million trying to reverse aging and make it to, all the data is available?
No, that's fun. I'm saying when you're talking to your fantasy billionaire person about creating all the products that you want to have, that to me, I'm just going to let you enjoy that by yourself.
But weren't you interested in the lymph drainage machine? Wouldn't that be cool if we had that available?
Yes, it would. So, but I guess I like to have action behind things. That's just the way I'm programmed. So, and that's not the way you're programmed. So I think that's where we're different.
I'm sending my vibes out there for somebody else to do the action on that.
Okay. See, I'm an action person. So I'm like, then I'll create it myself. You see what I mean? And that's okay. That's just one of the ways we're different. All right. Speaking of action steps, I wanted to give you an update on.
Speaking of action steps, Ashley.
Oh my God. I want to give you an update on the Lima laser. I'm on week 7. So last week when we were talking, I think it was last week or a few weeks ago, I can't even remember. We were talking about the Lima laser and Lindsay had said, well, your skin looks good, Ashley. And I said, well, I don't know. I mean, for this amount of money, I really want to see some dramatic results.
They said 3 months, by the way, 3 months.
Okay. Thank you for that. So I said, I want to see some dramatic results. And so then it got me thinking, you know what? I'm looking in my mirror every single day.
Right.
Let me pull out the before pictures that I had at the beginning. And then I also had Lindsay. I went over to Lindsay's house and we took some pictures of me now at week 7. And when I looked at the beginning of the process from day 1 with Lima Laser, I was like, wow. I realized how well it's actually working. And this is where.
Oh, really?
Yes. This is what I've noticed. Significant. And in some things I noticed, which is the first thing I'm about to tell you, I wasn't even expecting. That wasn't even on my radar. The first thing, it significantly increased my brow growth. I mean, that is crazy how much brow.
Is it supposed to do that?
I haven't seen it documented anywhere, but I'm not doing anything else.
Huh.
And I put it over my brow bone because I want to lift my eyelids up. So I've noticed my brows have increased the growth because they were pencil thin.
Oh, yeah. I can vouch for that.
Excuse you. Anyways, I've also noted the lifting of my eyelids is noticeable, which is really cool. The tightening and the texture of my skin and an overall lifting of the entire face. So let me tell you what my routine is that I'm doing to get these results so far. And again, I'm on week 7. So my routine is I use the Lima laser for an hour every night. And I do this while I'm watching
a long time.
Well, I'm watching something, show, whatever. So I can do it. You can do it doing whatever you want to do. So after I cleanse my skin, I put on the One Skin eye serum all over my eyes and on my lids and all around my eyes. And then I follow that with the One Skin facial moisturizer. And the One Skin, if you haven't heard us talking about before, that is our staple. Lindsay and I both use that because it reverses aging at the cellular level.
Peptides, yeah.
Yep, cellular level. Like that's something that, thank you for creating the One Skin, people. Okay, then what I'll do is I'll top it with a facial oil because what you want is you want it to glide across your face.
In the droplet.
What do you mean? And or in?
And the droplet. Like I always want my droplet on my One Skin. Like the combination is just amazing.
Yes. So anyway, so what I do is I top it with a facial oil so that the Lima laser can glide across my skin. Now, here's what I do. I will hold the laser on the areas that needs additional attention, such as what I said before, my eyelids, my jowls, my forehead lines, like my 11s, and then my lips. And let me tell you about my lips. So my upper lip has lost volume due to, aging factors. And so I put it on my lips, and then I also put it on my skin above my upper lip. And I notice that it's lifting that area and restoring the volume in my lip area.
Let me ask you a question. So you said an hour every night. Walk us through what that means. Like, why is it taking you an hour? Like, how many spot areas on your face? How long?
Okay, so I want to get my entire face, because if I'm going to do it, I'm going to go all the way. So what I'll do is I will hold it over, let's say I've got like a indentation below my lips in my chin. So I will hold it on that spot for 3 minutes, because they say that if you want to target an area, you need to put the laser on it for a solid 3 minutes. So I'll put it a solid 3 minutes on my 11s, a solid 3 minutes on my lips.
Are you doing it in a circular motion, or are you just literally holding it there?
Nope, I just hold it there. I hold it there because I want to target. And then what I will do is then I will glide it across, like, for example, my jowl line, and I will go slowly up against my face, and then I will go under my cheeks, and then I will hold it on the sides of my nose, because I have a few broken capillaries there that this is supposed to also get rid of.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And then I've also noticed, speaking of that, I've also noticed, and I don't know if you remember me asking you this, but I said to you, I go, why does my nose feel tighter when I'm holding it against the sides of my nose? And it's because it's tightening my nose, because as we age, one of the things that tends to get bigger on us is our nose, because we're losing
elasticity and collagen.
Elasticity in our nose. And so I was like, oh my God, my nose is like tighter.
Yeah, we all melt.
So it's really cool to see. It's really neat to see things that wasn't even on my radar. And I was like, oh God, I didn't know my nose was so loose.
And I know I'm going back to my invention thing. Why don't they make a cold? Wait a minute.
Oh my gosh. They just heard us fuss about that.
If you had this, I promise you would be so excited. Why can't they make a cold laser in the form of the LED facial mask?
They probably are working on that. I bet, because as we talked about in one of the earlier episodes with LED, it used to be just the squares, remember? And now it's a panel. So it will have to get bigger. But right now, this is the only thing that's on the market and that's at home. But I will say, because it's targeted, it does work, but it does take a commitment. But if you are in the mirror and you are like me, and there's certain things that you're like, oh, I'm so sick of seeing this, yet you're not wanting to do something invasive, then you will sit there for an hour and find, I don't know, it's whatever it is, a podcast, a video, a show, whatever it is.
Yeah. I like to watch YouTube videos, like learning ones. Like I'll watch the one that I just told you about. I'm like, to get information about it. Ashley and I are sharing this laser. It's quite expensive, but I am totally fine investing in something that works. But we didn't want to buy 2 lasers if one didn't work. So if it really, really works, and we'll get another one. So right now, that's why we were doing our test. So Ashley has it first, and then I'm going to have it after. So I was really interested in hearing your results, because I didn't see the before and after pictures. I just took the after. So that's really cool.
Well, you haven't taken the after pictures. You took week 7. So we haven't even gotten to the...
Well, that's what I'm saying. But they're still, quote, after, because they're mid after, I should say. But it's really cool to hear that you are seeing, like, you looked at the before and after. And those are really, I was not expecting you to say all that.
I know. So I'm excited about the Lima laser. I'm happy that it's delivering what they said it would, and even some more things. So that's exciting.
If you want to know what we're talking about, if you scroll down under the podcast, we actually link our skin shop so you can see exactly what laser we're talking about, and it'll link to that. Just wanted you to know. You can also go to lindsayholder.com and go to the shop area. And we actually just separated our shop so it looks nice and orderly and neat. So it has a podcast section. So it's everything that we add that we talk about on the podcast. You can see it by the show of the podcast, and you see all the products and devices that we talk about. And then we have our skin favorites. We have our device favorites. Like everything's like broken up now. Just wanted to let you know. And then I did want to tell you, we have a LaPree Beauty skincare community. If you go to lindsayholder.com, we'd love for you to join that. It takes like 10 seconds to join. You just put your name and email, and the email is there so you can actually have a password and email. Join our community. You can talk to Ashley and I, and we would love to have you in there. Just wanted to say that.
The next thing and I promise we'll get to glycation, but I just want to tell you the other thing that I just found and I just started using.
Nah, let's just keep going. That'd be funny with like, that's the header, but like, we're out of time.
No, that would not be funny. Okay. We just received some hair supplies that I was so excited about to get rid of grays using serums and shampoos.
Let me tell you, this better work.
So I went over to Lindsay's house. She took before photos of my hair, and I have a lot of gray hair.
I do too.
I have a lot. And it says that the results are going to take 180 days. And while I'm really excited about this is because...
What is that? 30, 60, 90, 120. Okay, so 5 months.
Okay, so I'm really excited about this because if I can find a way to restore my natural hair color without me coloring my hair, I will be really excited. I want to let you know that this is so awesome. I am already loving the shampoo, the conditioner, and the serum. So
I think that's 6 months, actually. I'm not good at math.
I am literally going to definitely continue to purchase this because of the fact that it makes my hair look fuller. So they have a grow one, but I'm doing the ageless one for the gray. But Lindsay noticed it. I didn't even tell her I started it. And so I went over to her house and I just had my hair. Oh, I know what it was. It was after my daughter's recital. I did not do anything special to my hair because I didn't have time. I was focused on my daughter. I literally brushed my hair and slapped it in a headband. And Lindsay saw me at lunch. She goes, "Oh my gosh, Ashley, what'd you do to your hair?" I go, "Nothing." And Lindsay goes, "No, seriously, did you curl it? Did you style it? Did you tease it?" Lindsay I was like, "I didn't do anything." I go, "I just use that shampoo and that serum." And Lindsay goes,
and I usually do not give her compliments.
"No, she does not," because usually it's the opposite. No, usually.
Oh, well, that sounds bad. Wait a minute. I do give you compliments, but on your hair, I'm like, oh, whatever. Because it always looks the same.
No, or Lindsay's more like, "Ashley, you need to brush your hair better. You need to do something,
Oh, yeah, that's what I usually do. Have you gotten ready yet? Is this the after?
Oh, yeah. No, come on now. But Lindsay literally, it was so funny. Lindsay was like, "No, seriously, you didn't do anything?" I go, "No, Lindsay, I used the shampoo, conditioner, and the serum." And Lindsay goes, "But did you dry your hair?" I go, "No. I did like I always did." Like she wouldn't believe me. And so I'm letting you know that this product is awesome. I just did it again this morning because I was soaked from my morning workout, and it's like my hair. I love it. I'm so happy. It is feeling so full and just, I don't know. I can't express it. It's just.
You gonna say what it was, or are you just keeping that to yourself?
Pretty. Oh, okay. Sorry. I put the links down in the show notes too because I really liked it. It's an ageless anti-gray kit. The one that I have is a shampoo plus a conditioner plus the hair serum. I actually loved it so much that today I reached out to the company. I said, "Hey, can we have a discount code for our listeners?" So if they give us one, I will update it in the show notes. And then I'll also put it inside LaPree Beauty. We have a skincare database that we put all of our skin products with the discount codes in alphabetical order. That way it's just easy to find. So
I tried the shampoo immediately that night with the conditioner. And for the conditioner, I tend to have oily hair on the top. So I just use it on my ends. I don't put the conditioner on the top with my roots. Is that what you do?
Yeah, that's what I did. I'm glad you said that. I didn't put it on my scalp. I just put it on the ends.
So I use the shampoo and the conditioner, and then it says for this anti-gray serum, you do it on more drier hair. So I put the serum in the morning instead, or it can be completely dry or towel dried. So I did the morning instead. But I will say this, that shampoo is nice. It smells good. I don't know. Just the way it felt on my hair and everything. And I mean, we're talking about a shampoo. When have I ever talked about a shampoo?
I've never talked about shampoo, and I love it.
Well, wait, I do like Necessaire though. I have that in our store too, because that's a good one too. So I do like that product too. And so I do like that one, but this one, I did like it. Anyway, I guess.
And I tried their scalp massager.
Oh yeah, you always use a scalp massager.
And it feels so good. It's like a silicone. I also love the color. It's a light pink. And so I use that to stimulate the scalp for growth. So I'm really excited about this product. I love it when I find a product that it just works, and I'm just so happy with it.
Every time since I've started using scalp massager, I've noticed less hair shedding too. That's just my personal take. Okay.
Ooh, good tip.
When I came across this skincare line that was the first peptide scientifically proven to reverse skin aging at the molecular level, this esthetician got excited. I first heard about OneSkin through a well-known biologist who studies genetics and aging. Immediately, I was hooked after also listening to an in-depth interview with the founders of OneSkin, who, by the way, are composed of 4 women scientists. Listen to this. Their credentials are so impressive, including PhDs in immunology, skin regeneration, and tissue engineering, masters in stem cell biology to masters in biochemistry, and PhD in bioinformatics and molecular biology. I mean, wow. If that is not impressive, right up my alley to create a skincare product, right? Equally impressive is that they actually do not outsource their research to external labs. They run their own R&D or research and development process in-house, where they can accurately measure the efficacy of skin aging interventions at a molecular level. They actually use real skin. So you can see in all the reports and every labs, the measurements afterwards. It is so incredible. Their powerful peptide molecule helps your skin cells repair damage, reducing cellular senescence, which allows your skin cells to become more like your younger cells. What this does, this prevents collagen, or helps prevent collagen breakdown, increases that epidermal thickness that we all want, and leaves your skin with your younger self. Because as you know, our collagen breaks down every year, unfortunately. Personally, I have all of their products. I've talked about them on so many podcast episodes because I see results. It truly has been a game changer for my skin. I am in my mid-40s and I needed some help. I have everything. I have their cleanser prep, their face supplement, and their body supplement. And now they have their new eye cream. The results are pretty incredible. And I'm not a huge advocate of eye cream, but this one with the peptide formula, and I did my research on them, I am a fan. So I put on the eye cream and face supplement twice a daily. I first put on the eye cream and then I put the face supplement, okay? And then at night, that's when I use the cleanse prep and body supplement. I'll do that at night. All of this information we have listed on our website at lindsayholder.com/OneSkin. That's ONESKIN, or just scroll down to the show notes to find the link. And if you want to get their products, use code HOLDER15 for 15% off your first order. We are so excited to share this product with you, not only after testing it, but being an active user ourselves. That is lindsayholder.com/OneSkin with code HOLDER15. That's HOLDER 15.
So those are our...
Here's a 20-minute preview for the topic for today of glycation.
But those were fun little tidbits to let you know what we have experienced. So today's topic is glycation, otherwise known as sugar face.
Sounds cute, but it's not.
Oh, there's nothing sweet about this. Let me tell you.
Okay, just running off of me. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, I had to do a little bump bump. The natural process where, okay, so glycation is the natural process where the sugar damages your skin. And it's so funny. What inspired me to write this podcast was I had a little spot on my face that was like droopy, and Lindsay, who is the sister of whom I love, goes, I bet you have sugar face, Ashley. And I was like, what? And yeah, she said, you got a little glycation going on. I was like, I hate
SD
you.
World Secrets. It sounds like I'm saying something sweet. Oh, you got a little sugar face. Oh, thank you. Oh, actually look it up and then you'll know it.
Oh, yeah. And so I was like, this is a good podcast because I don't know if a lot of people we all know that sugar is bad. You know, that saying sugar is the devil. Well, dang it, if it doesn't happen with your skin too. So what it does is the sugar in your bloodstream attaches to proteins and produces damaging free radicals. And they're called AGEs, which is just advanced glycation end products. And the AGEs gather and increase. And so basically, the more sugar you eat, the more they develop, and then they damage the proteins around them.
Sad.
So annoying. So it's hard because, there's 3 damaging things that glycation does to your skin. And Lindsay and I both have a sweet tooth.
Oh, mine's terrible.
And if you are a woman out there that has the discipline to resist sugar, I'm jealous of you. I literally am so jealous of you. I am, but my body doesn't care.
You're better than me. Okay, if you had chips and salsa on the table and then chocolate volcano cake and you could only pick one, which one are you going to get?
They both are going to convert to sugar because the chips is going to convert to sugar. So if you were saying, Ashley, if you had a wild Alaskan, or not wild Alaskan, if you had a wild piece of salmon or volcano cake and I chose the wild salmon, that's different.
Horrible
okay, that's different. But chips and salsa is no better because it's going to convert to sugar. So,
well, I don't know what else to compare at the top of my head.
Yeah, no, it just stinks. Some people are super disciplined with their skin and they don't cheat. I love chips and salsa. I just had some yesterday. Elastin and collagen are damaged. So collagen, elastin, that's forming the foundation of your skin. So those are the proteins that are going to be harmed the most.
I don't mean to stop you. Well, I kind of do, but that's a good point though, because people may just think, oh, I didn't have the chocolate volcano cake, but what the flip? I can't have the chips too. Do you see what I'm saying?
No, you can't. I mean, beauty's painful.
So you have to really look at what converts to sugar.
Yeah. And so so that's why I'm saying there are women out there that are
I didn't know that chips converted to sugar. I wouldn't have thought of that.
That are super disciplined, and I'm jealous.
I think, oh, that's salt and carbs. That's what I think.
It's like a white potato. You can have a white baked potato or you can have ice cream. Both are going to do the same thing. So get the flippin' ice cream, in my opinion. So the collagen elastin, that's what maintains your firmness, the elasticity. And that's what gives the plumpness and the bouncy skin on which I just want to kiss on Ree's and Penelope's little cheeks and Ellison's little cheeks because it's just bouncy and plump. Okay.
That's our children.
I kiss my cheek and I'm like, blah.
Well, the laser's helping with that.
Yeah, that's true. So your complexion will show the impacts in the shape of wrinkles, sagging, and fine lines.
Exactly. There's sometimes, and we talked about this in another podcast, but there's this also one line that goes from the bottom of your lip down to your chin. And when you have that, or when clients had that, I always know I knew they had glycation. That was just
You're like this. Oh, you like your dessert. You're so cute.
It's interesting, though, that your body can show on your face that you have that. You automatically know. It's kind of like when some people can tell which side of your face that you sleep on, like by the lines that are a little bit more on that side. I think that's interesting. Okay, so glycation, we're going to talk some more about that. And what it does, it removes the activity of natural antioxidant enzymes. So your skin is more susceptible to free radical damage from environmental aggressors, including pollution, blue light, and UV radiation without antioxidant defenses. Free radicals, that is what causes oxidative stress, which accelerates the skin aging when they are allowed to roam. And what that does is it bonds to the structural proteins of your skin.
And so your types of collagen are affected. And I don't know if you knew this, listeners out there, but your skin has several types of collagen. They have three main forms. So they've got a type 1, a type 2, and a type 3. And type 1 collagen is the weakest, and type 3 is the strongest in terms of stability and resilience. So what glycation does is, this is so mean. It converts the type 3 collagen into type 1 collagen. And so that's a way that it weakens the stability and the structure of your skin. I thought that was...
I bet people do not know that there's 3 types of collagen in the skin.
Yeah. Isn't that a good one?
I think that that's another that's a podcast all by itself.
Yeah. So what are the 3 types of collagen? Where are you at with your collagen? How to strengthen it? That would be good. Yeah. So what does sugar face look like, or glycation in your face? So your skin will appear to be shinier. You can notice the deep cross hatches along your top lip. You've got hyperpigmentation and discoloration. And then particularly towards the end of the laugh line, the deep crevices start to show. And that's what Lindsay was talking to me when she was like, oh, I think that's glycation. That's where you can, on my face, that's where I can see. And that's where I put that Lima laser on for like 3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah. I can't wait till it's my turn.
That's where I do it. So your jowls area skin is drooping around that area. So
just remember, it ages not only harms the vital proteins in your skin, but also disables your body's own natural antioxidant enzymes. That's the takeaway with the enzymes. So the question is, and I would want to know, well, how can you get rid of your glycation on your face? Of course, you're not going to like it, but I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer. You reduce your sugar intake. And actually, the last podcast we talked about, your lady at your yoga place, she said that she takes only 20 grams of sugar a day, which, whoo, that's...
Yeah, one of the fitness instructors that is like super fit, she says that her goal is to get less than 20 grams of sugar a day. So I like that number because let's say, here's the thing. Let's say you're like, okay, I can't make that, or one day you can't make it, or you're like, that's too low. At least it's putting it in your brain as to letting you start to notice how much sugar. So for example, I love kombucha. And so before I would just, slam a whole entire kombucha back. Well, one of the kombuchas that I go to Earth Fair and they have the best selection of flavors there. And some of the kombuchas have 15 grams of sugar. And before I was just like, whatever. Now that instructor told me that, I'm like, 15 grams? Oh my goodness. I will now take a cup of it. I won't drink the entire bottle.
I think that is...
So that's how I deal with it.
Since you told me that, I love how you said that. I am now more aware of that, and that's exactly what you do. And speaking of kombucha, so Ashley's not gonna like this. You haven't even noticed yet. I'm gonna post it on the stories today. I went in Ashley's refrigerator when I left her house the other day, and I picked up...
Shut up!
Just my fridge.
Lindsay Holder, did you take my cola, mushroom cola? You did not. Did you really?
Yeah, I took your mushroom. I was like, ooh, I took the root beer flavor.
I can't believe you did that.
It was good. Good find. Okay, I'm going to tell the readers this in case, or the listeners, the readers. It's called Alive Ancient Mushroom Elixir. I got the root beer flavor with reishi.
I told Lindsay.
And,
Lindsay said,
"Can I that with my dinner?"
Lindsay
I showed on my story.
Asked me at my house. She goes, "Can I have one?" I go, "You may not." She goes, "Are you serious?" I go, "I'm serious." I go, "I love them so much." "No, you may not. Those are mine." And I cannot believe you took one.
Forget you. You get in my Ollipops every single time you come over here. Like, you owe me a case of that, whatever it's called. I already closed out my phone. What is it called? Whatever it's called. What's it called? Oh, it's called Alive. But anyway, I wonder how much. Actually, I looked on the back. The sugars weren't bad at all. It was really good.
Nope. And let me tell you something. I hesitate to say this because I put it up on my stories. And ever since I put it up on my stories, now when I told everybody where I got it, now when I go to Earth Fair, I'm like, they're always like, they're not there anymore. And there's only like one. And I'm like, I got to stop blabbing my mouth. But I'll tell you, because maybe you live in another state. If you live in Greenville, you better stay away from my Earth Fair. But I'm just kidding.
Maybe it's at Whole Foods too. Maybe.
but it's the cola one. It tastes like Coke. It is seriously the best dupe, and it's with the mushrooms. It's phenomenal. It's got the fizz.
The root beer one tastes like root beer.
I think the cola one's even better. The cola one is my favorite. Oh yeah.
The root beer was delicious.
Yeah, I know.
Guess what? Who also is going to get some?
Oh yeah, I do the cola. Ryan does the root beer. I'm not going to tell him. You're going to get in trouble.
Oh, snap. Did I really? Oh no. No, don't tell him. Don't tell him. But guess what? It's not going to be in stock anymore because then your sister's going to go.
Yeah. Yeah. So the cola's nasty. Don't ever get the cola ones. Gross.
Wait, what other flavors do they have? That cola root beer, is that it? Just those two?
They have matcha vanilla. That one's a good one. Yep, I've tried them all. So,
interesting, matcha vanilla.
yeah, but again, these aren't kombuchas. They are mushroom elixirs. So lion's mane is really good for your brain, for your neurotransmitters. And so that's why I drink them.
I was going to post them on my stories today on Instagram and see if you caught it and like tag you, but I got my live reaction, which was even better.
I can't believe you did that. You got me good. I'm like, and I even told Ryan yesterday, I said, ha ha ha. I go, Lindsay wanted one of these. I said, but I told her no, because these are ours and there are good special I can't believe you did that. That's funny.
Yeah, I grabbed it on the way out and I had it on the way home.
I don't blame you. I would have done it too. I can't believe that. Anyways.
Oh, sisters. All right. So, try to avoid or reduce your hidden sugar. So if you look on.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think I said the cola ones. They only have 5 grams of sugar. So that's another reason why I
That's a good one.
like it. But it doesn't taste like it has 5 grams of sugar. It tastes like you're indulging.
It tastes full sugar. It's really delicious.
It's really surprisingly good. All right, go ahead.
It makes your drink. I like fun drinks at my meals.
Me too.
I like a good fun drink, so I have to trick myself into drinking water unless I'm really thirsty, but I want a fun drink, and that's a good one. So I'm going to add that to my grocery list every week. Anyway, try to avoid hidden sugars such as corn syrup, fructose, and glucose. They're found in ketchup, yogurts, baked beans. Oh, I love good baked beans with the hot dog. That's really good.
And I love a good ketchup.
Well, now they have Primal Kitchen ketchup. So you can't.
I can't. It's bad. I'm sorry. I can't do the no sugar ketchup. I just can't. Ugh.
I do it. It's not the same, but I do it. Now, the baked beans, I don't know how you get away with that.
I mean, unless you use, I'm sure on Pinterest they have like sugar-free baked beans or reduced sugar baked beans. So I'm sure they have something like that.
I don't know. Well, but limit your sugars to no more than 10% of your daily calorie consumption. I can't do that math, like 10%, what the flip. I can do under 20 grams or less. Yeah. High fructose syrup, corn syrup, that is the worst offender in the group. We all know that. The majority of ages are produced by this kind of sugar, which is present in soft drinks, sweetened fruit drinks, and many packaged meals. Yeah, look at your packaged meals too. That's why they always say, and it's really hard, but they do say
cook your food.
Whole foods are the best. You also it's also a no-brainer, increase the amount of water you're drinking. While drinking water doesn't directly affect your skin's moisture, it does make it easier for your body to perform the vital processes that support healthy skin. It's so hard for me to drink my water. In the summer, I do try to make it more fun, and I'll put stuff in ice cubes and then put it in my water. Like even, I know this sounds crazy, but even basil, blackberries, it just flavors it a little bit. Lemon, lime. Well, okay. Lemon, lime. What else do I do? There's a bunch that I do. Oh, I like strawberry and mint.
Ooh, strawberry mint. So what I did is I've got some.
That's good. Mint's really good too. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
I started a little herb garden, and so I have fresh basil. So the other day I put lemon and basil in my water, and it's just easy. I don't do frozen ice cubes anymore because I just don't have the time to make a frozen ice cube, which is just pathetic, or sometimes I just don't think about it. So what I will do is I have
Actually, room temperature water is actually better for you, though.
It is, but I like cold water. So, I know room temperature is better, but sometimes I'm like, you know what?
People probably don't know that. They're like, what? What did you say? Yeah, it's actually better than cold water.
It is better, but I don't care. Like, I love it. I love chilled water. But what I was going to say is I get the bag of organic frozen strawberries, and I'll put those in my water because it'll chill my water.
Oh, yeah.
And I just bought a spearmint plant. So thank you, Lindsay, for that tip. When we get done with this podcast, I'm going to give myself a big glass and put some frozen strawberries with the mint in there. Ooh, I'm so excited. And then also you can eat your water. And that's where I want you to think, like, whenever you're eating vegetables like tomatoes, watermelon, cucumbers, you're actually eating water. So you don't have to just get it from drinking water.
Yep, this is the time to do it. I've got some watermelon in the fridge right now. Watermelon in the fridge.
Oh my gosh, me too. I just picked up one yesterday. That's so cute.
It's nice and sugary and sweet.
Oh my God, that's so funny. I'm like, me too, Lindsay. I can't wait to eat some watermelon. We're going to have sugar face.
I guess we'll just have droopy faces, but we'll tell people how not to get.
That's right. We are going to be sugar babies. We're going to be sugar babies.
That's funny. And the last two things are get more antioxidants and increase your nutrition level. Vitamins B1 and B6 are mentioned as age inhibitors in a lot of published studies. I feel like that's really interesting. That comes from, B1, green peas, sesame seeds, and spinach. Those are sources of vitamin B1. It has potent antioxidant capabilities and aid in the battle against free radicals. Chickpeas. I like chickpeas. I love the crunchy ones, like roasted chickpeas. I really like that.
I just did that last week. I did it with garlic salt, cayenne pepper, because I wanted to make it crispy and spicy. And
nice. Put those over a salad.
I just put it in a bowl and
you can eat it by itself too.
And ate it with one of my mushroom elixir cola things, and I felt like I was indulging. It was fun.
Chickpeas, those contain vitamin B6. Pinto beans, yuck. Pass on that. And sunflower seeds. I will have the sunflower seeds.
That was funny.
There's some things that I just don't like, and pinto beans that's on the list. But they all contain vitamin B6, which is necessary for the growth and preservation of your skin. So the body is shielded from the harmful effects of free radicals by antioxidants. These innate vitamins and minerals sabotage glycation by inhibiting the attachment of sugar to proteins. If you don't know about this, antioxidants, so that is naturally produced by your body, but you also may get them in common foods like berries. Yum. Love berries. Leafy greens. Depends on the day. I am having a salad for lunch. So, it's got strawberries on it though. So I counteracted with this. It's got the straw.
No, it's got berries.
Strawberry. But you get confused because strawberries have sugar in it. Do you see what I'm saying? It's confusing.
Well, I think what it is that if you get the sugar from berries, you're also getting the antioxidants. So that helps to balance it out. What you're not going to get from a cinnamon roll is the antioxidants. So I think that we have to, or this is the way I look at it. I have to have a balance. I love fruit, and I am excited that it's summer, and I'm going to enjoy watermelon and strawberries and all of that stuff. And
I will have my blackberry pie. I look forward to that every summer, and I am
exactly. But I think that what we're trying to get across is be aware and reduce it in ways that you can. So get your sweet tooth from.
Look at it more as a splurge.
Yeah, look at it as a splurge instead of,
every day,
doing it every single day and popping a cookie.
So interestingly enough, they can be found in skincare products as well. To keep collagen elasticity in shape and retain their strength for your skin, you're going to look for products that contain vitamins C and E. Hence, put on your vitamin C serum in the morning. And of course, as we know, beauty sleep. Sleep is really important to me. It's very challenging having a baby, but I try to get my sleep when he sleeps too. I have to do things around the house too, but I know that if I don't get my sleep, it's going to catch up and it's going to affect my face. And that's the way I see it as. So when I'm really tired, I think, okay, that the stuff for the house can wait. I need to lay down with him just for this extra hour or hour and a half that he's asleep. And that way, when he wakes up, I can put him in the bouncer and I can get all my other stuff done, but I need my sleep. So make sure to get adequate sleep. It is really one of our fiercest beauty secrets. Interestingly enough, the Brian Johnson guy that I said, so he did all of the stuff, right? And this other YouTuber guy interviewed him and said, well, what is the one thing that made the biggest difference in the aging? You know, if you could tell people to do one thing, what should it be? And his answer was sleep. He said, do not sacrifice your sleep. That is the number one thing. Because if you think about it, if you don't get enough sleep, your next day is hard. It's miserable, right? Because you're so tired. But if you do get sleep, you wake up in a good mood. You are active. You get stuff done. So it makes the biggest difference. Too little sleep is going to result in wrinkles, uneven skin tone, and loss of elasticity. So make sure, because the quality of sleep is just as crucial as the quantity when it comes to health. Just thought that you would. And deep sleep is when your body works the hardest to combat the stressors like sugar that causes aging. Just thought that you would want to know that. So everybody, let's take our nap. If you can, try to take a nap.
You know what is so funny? I try not to take a nap so that I can go to bed early, because I have to get up super early to go to my workouts before the kids wake up. So,
but actually, you also sleep a tremendous amount.
Okay, kiss my grits.
And you always have. Ashley would go to bed at like 9:00 and she'd wake up. This is when she, like on the weekends and stuff, but this is before we were roommates and she'd have kids. And it'd be like 11:00 in the next day. I'm like, hello.
Now I go to bed at like 7:30 or 8, and I struggle to get up at 6:00 or 5:00 on my workout days. I mean, that's just...
You go to bed at 7?
Well, no, I mean, I say that, but I turn everything off at 7:30 and I'm in my bed reading a book.
That's a lot of hours that you're getting.
I know. I think there's something I do. And some people...
I was like, wait a minute.
I know. So, but maybe that's just why I'm so darn perky and fun to be around. And everybody loves me because I am so happy during the day.
That's because you're getting your sleep. And I will say about you, you really don't compromise on your sleep. You've been really good about that. When it's bedtime, like, you're very strict about, I got to go to bed. You've always been like that. So that's good.
Lindsay's messing us up right now because we have one meeting during the week on Wednesdays because of, Ellison's sleep schedule. And it is so funny, the difference. Lindsay, like, we were talking on our meeting and we did it, on, face to face, and half my face was showing. And Lindsay was like, Ashley, are you there? I go, I'm tired. I go, are we done?
Yeah, I'm a night person.
Lindsay's like, oh my gosh. And so, yeah, she thrives at night and I thrive in the morning. And I mean, I was just acting like I was 10. I was like, hurry up.
I know. So get your sleep. I think the big takeaway from today's podcast is, first, go to the store and get that drink. It's called Alive.
Smack you through the
root beer
screen.
And cola. Okay. Just get take all of them on the shelf. No,
I'm serious. When I go to the shelf, I was like, there used to be 20 and now there's one. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
I know. But second, I think reduce your sugars. We want you to live your life. We don't want you to just take everything out and feel bad about it, because I'm surely not.
Well, we're not. I mean, I'm going,
but I am going to, I look at it, I reduce it. So if you had a splurge one night, you don't necessarily need it the next night too, right? There's a balance.
Well, I think what Lindsay and I do, and this is something that you can follow, is that, for example, Lindsay and I intermittent fast from Monday through Thursday, but then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're like, we're not doing it. So that's an example.
Yeah. And I eat what I want on the weekends, and then I'm stricter during the week. That's how I balance. I forgot that I do that. That's my balance.
Yeah. So that's just a little example of how we try to do our best, but yet don't sacrifice, stuff. But that's just
Yeah. So I stopped eating at 5:30 And then it depends on how long you want to do your fast. If you want to do it 12 hours, 16 hours, I mean, whatever you want to do. And then the next morning, I'll usually start by 9:30. Actually, I think you do yours a little bit longer.
Oh my gosh, I've got to actually go because I've got to stop my eating at 4 and I need to hurry up and eat. So let's go ahead and say until next time.
Yeah. So we'll see you next week. Thanks for joining us, and watch your sugar face, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for listening. Until next time.